How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Things that break a narcissist's heart. That's the title of this video. Number one, being ignored. Narcissists thrive on attention and admiration. When they are ignored, it cuts deep into their sense of self-importance. They expect to be the center of attention, and when they are not, it feels like a direct assault on their identity. The lack of recognition makes them question their worth, leading to frustration and anger. Another thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is criticism or feedback. Even the mildest form of criticism can devastate a narcissist. They believe themselves to be flawless, and any criticism is perceived as an existential threat. Constructive feedback is often taken as an attack, shaking their fragile self-esteem and triggering defensiveness or a downward spiral of self-loathing. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is being replaced. Narcissists are possessive, and they can't bear the thought of being replaced in someone's life. If someone moves on or forms a new bond that doesn't involve them, it feels like a betrayal. This threat to their sense of importance triggers jealousy, anger, and a deep sense of inadequacy. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is losing control. Control is a major theme in a narcissist's life. They carefully manage how others perceive them and their environment. If they feel like they're losing control, whether over a relationship situation or their own image, it can feel like their foundation is crumbling. This fear of losing control can be emotionally devastating for them. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is feeling invisible. When a narcissist feels invisible, ignored, or unnoticed, it deeply hurts their sense of self. They want to be seen, admired, and adored, and when that doesn't happen, they can feel like they don't matter. The sense of being overlooked can make them feel like a shadow of who they believe they should be. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is being exposed. Narcissists often build elaborate facades to maintain their image of perfection. Being exposed for their true flaws or vulnerabilities, whether publicly or privately, is a blow to their carefully crafted identity. It's a form of humiliation they can't easily shake off, leading to feelings of shame and rage. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is the loss of specialness. A narcissist craves being special, unique, and superior. If someone else is given the attention or credit they feel they deserve, it can break them emotionally. The internal narrative of being extraordinary is shattered, and they may spiral into feelings of insignificance. Being betrayed breaks a narcissist's heart. While narcissists often betray others, they cannot handle betrayal directed at them. If someone they trust or admire betrays them, whether through disloyalty, a broken promise, or a slight, it destroys their sense of security. Their reaction to betrayal is typical, intense, ranging from rage to withdrawal. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is losing admiration. The admiration of others feeds a narcissist's sense of self. When they lose that admiration, whether from friends, family, or peers, it feels like their emotional fuel has been cut off. Without validation, they can quickly fall into a state of despair, questioning their worth. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is seeing others succeed. Narcissists believe they are entitled to success and admiration. So when others around them succeed, it often feels like a threat. It's not about celebrating others' victories, but about feeling overshadowed. The jealousy and envy they feel are rooted in a deep sense of insecurity about their own value. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is being called out on their behavior. Narcissists cannot stand to be confronted about their manipulative or toxic behaviors. If someone calls them out on their actions, they may experience intense emotional pain. Being held accountable feels like a crushing blow to their ego, forcing them to confront their insecurities and flaws. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is losing love or affection. Love and affection are vital to a narcissist's sense of worth. When these things are withdrawn, they feel abandoned and unimportant. They may react with anger or desperation, trying to manipulate the situation to get back the love they crave. But deep down, it creates a gnawing emptiness. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is feeling ordinary. A narcissist cannot bear the idea of being just another person in the crowd. They constantly need to feel extraordinary, superior, and unique. If they are compared to others in ways that highlight their ordinariness or flaws, it can deeply wound their ego and sense of self-worth. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is being undermined. Narcissists have a fragile ego and cannot tolerate being undermined, whether in a social setting or a personal relationship. If someone challenges their authority, intelligence, or achievements, it can feel like an assault on their identity. They often react with anger, trying to reassert dominance. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is lack of praise or compliments. A narcissist often thrives on praise and compliments. If these are withheld, they feel neglected and overlooked. It is as if the very essence of their identity is being dismissed. This lack of reinforcement triggers feelings of insignificance and can lead them to seek validation from others, often in unhealthy ways. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is being left alone. Solitude is a narcissist's worst enemy. They crave attention and validation from others to maintain their self-esteem. Being left alone with their thoughts forces them to confront their vulnerabilities, and that can be a terrifying experience. Loneliness reminds them of their deep-rooted insecurities. The other thing about narcissists that breaks their heart is to be told no. A narcissist hates being told no, as it challenges their sense of entitlement. They believe they deserve to have everything they want, and being denied something they desire can feel like an affront to their superiority. This can lead to anger, manipulation, or attempts to turn the situation around in their favor. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is losing a power struggle. Power dynamics are central to the narcissist's worldview. Losing control or being outmaneuvered in a power struggle threatens their ego and sense of importance. It is not just about the situation, it's about their belief in their superiority. When they lose it, it can lead to frustration and emotional devastation. The other thing about narcissists that breaks their heart is seeing their mask slip. A narcissist works hard to maintain a perfect image of themselves. If someone sees through the facade, it's as though their entire world crumbles. The mask slipping can expose their vulnerabilities and weaknesses, and that raw exposure can be incredibly painful for them. The other thing that breaks a narcissist's heart is experiencing humiliation. Humiliation is one of the deepest wounds a narcissist can experience. Whether it's public ridicule or private embarrassment, feeling humiliated forces them to confront their inadequacies and weaknesses. Narcissists, who are often so invested in maintaining their image of perfection, find humiliation devastating and nearly unbearable. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.